Hello, basketball fans. Well, got some explosive athletes out here tonight, Grant, and front row seats to watch it.
You know, BA, they're going to be stuffing that highlight reel all night. I mean, you can feel the energy in this place. The crowd is definitely ready for it.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Toronto Raptors. Siakam is the 4 with Pirtle in the middle. OG Anunoby out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Porter in at the 3, the small forward. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Such an improved part of SGA's game. Love his passing skills.
Porter with a screen on Dort. Anunoby finds Porter. Beyond the arc. Drills it from deep.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. They'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam.
I like whenever Holmgren uses his length to his advantage. Great at forcing the D to foul him inside.
Well, Grant, one of the things that keep Raptors fans positive is the youth that's represented on this roster.
Yeah, they've got a great core, BA, and lots of young guys on this team. But they're missing a star. Yeah, probably, but they can be dangerous.
Now here's Porter. Floats one up, and he lays it up and in. Porter's got 5 points.
Such a graceful move, showing off the floater game.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Anunoby. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Joe. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. There's a screen. Pass to Joe. 6 to shoot. Offline with a 3. And Schroeder has got the ball here for the Raptors. Porter with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. The 3 is up. And it's Porter. That time on the assist from Schroeder. Give him 8 points now.
And trust me, Dennis Schroeder would love to score the basketball, but his ability to set up his teammates is also effective.
Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
Now here's Porter. Give him 8 points now. Again, the Raptors good for 2 more. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
How about the vertical of Gilgeous-Alexander, a guard who can get up and throw it down.
Oh, a clear look for Anunoby. Again, the Raptors good for 2 more. Oklahoma City trailing. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander on the drive.
Well, we've talked so much about Gilgeous-Alexander's athleticism. This is the reason why, on display.
Boy, the offensive instincts of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander are really something to see.
Yeah, an incredible instinctual scorer and just a knack for making things happen offensively. Whether that means him scoring or setting up others, this guy is an elite offensive player. Well, fighting through some defense right there. Schroeder showing some offensive confidence right now.
Holmgren with a screen on Anunoby. Holmgren with it, and it's Anunoby picking him up. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
He really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
Outside Schroeder. Outside Porter. Anunoby, a screen on Williams. Pass to Anunoby. Shot clock at 6. 4-3. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. 6-point game. Count the basket.
It's so difficult to defend Holmgren inside. For such a young player, his body control and awareness are off the charts.
Now here's Schroeder. Off target from 3-point range. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. Pass to Holmgren. And the layup is good. Holmgren's got 8.
Good touch from Holmgren, looking comfortable and assertive down there.
Dort against Anunoby. And he goes in for the dunk.
He throws it down with 2 hands. You know he won't mess that up.
Not this guy. He is a big-time finisher. Pass to Holmgren. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Joe. Misses the 3. The Raptors have gone 7 of 9, a solid percentage so far. Dort with a steal. He uses the glass to finish the layup.
And just not allowing the close defender to get in his way as Dort plays intense there.
Here's Anunoby. Banked it in off the glass. 6 points for him.
Now, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen from the Raptors, what's your take so far?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
We've got Kenrich Williams, and it's Wallace in at shooting guard. That's the group for Oklahoma City, getting going in the second. Here's Barnes, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
In this era of positionless basketball, versatile wings are in high demand, Brent.
Yep, every team in the league, BA, looking for that guy between 6'7" and 6'8" that has a lot of skill and can defend multiple positions, space the floor, shoot threes, and make plays. So becoming a complete basketball player at that position is something that is really coveted by front offices.
McDaniels from long range knocks down the triple. McDaniels got his first 3 points of the game.
Hey, you leave him open, he's going to make the defense pay for that level of disrespect.
Outside Giddey. The kick out to Williams. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Well, Brent, this Thunder team is so young, but poised to be a factor now. How much does the play-in experience factor in for these young guys?
Well, I think it's huge, B.A. They're going to be hungry. It's so crucial for young players because the next time that they're there, it's not going to be the first time. So this team is going in the right direction.
Second team foul.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Outside McDaniels. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Man, good whistle there.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Well, guys, early on, they're driving the lane constantly, using their quickness to gain an advantage. Look at their points off penetration.
Well, in the early goings, the mid-range shot has also been working well for them. They've been racking up some points off of those jumpers, and those are probably being invited.
Wallace, the pass to Williams. Takes the 3. Wallace misses. Toronto's gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Trent with it, guarded now by Williams. Barnes against Giddey. Barnes feeling it out a bit. That shot missing. Giddey with a defensive effort. Oklahoma City has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Williams passes to Williams. Out left to the wing. And it's Toronto with a rebound.
Might like a do-over there. Quality look inside.
Back in 2017, two-way contracts started in the NBA. Created more opportunities, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. Chris Boucher signing one of the first two-ways back in 2017. I mean, he was a huge success story for this system. Chris signing a big contract during the 2022 free agency period.
Now here's McDaniels. He's got 5. It's Barnes on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
The Raptors with a lead. A minute 50 left to play in the first half. Yep, that one goes. Barnes has got 7 points.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Pass to Wallace. It's stolen by Trent. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Now here's Giddey. Nice move. Guarded by Trent. Here's Wallace. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Here's Boucher, and finished off by Boucher.
This is intelligent basketball. Forcing a turnover and then immediately starting the fast break.
Here's Wallace. Nails it from beyond the arc. Wallace has got his second basket of the game.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Boucher, and finished off by Boucher.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
Here's Wallace. He's got 6. Williams into the lane, and Williams punches it home.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding, rising up off the ground.
McDaniels, a screen on Giddey. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, we'll have to settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
9 seconds left in the second period. Here's Williams. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Up in time. That shot is off. So we conclude the first half. It's the Raptors up 9. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Scotty Barnes with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
So for Toronto right now, Siakam is the 4 with Pirtle in the middle. Dennis Schroeder is out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Porter in at the small forward position. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot from 16, and that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Hey, you look at some of the young star power on OKC. Grant, they haven't had that since the Kevin Durant years.
Oh, B.A., I mean, those KD teams were built through the draft. So no matter where they're picking, the Thunder seem to uncover gems.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander to the right side. And the basket by Joe.
Capable of running the offense, and now a new one for Gilgeous-Alexander.
Second half rolling along, about a minute played here. And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot two.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Both free throws good from Anunoby.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Now Porter defending. Dort, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Launches a three. Toronto grabs the miss. Outside Porter. Fires the three. The shot comes out. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Oh, wasted no time on that one.
And great awareness. Holmgren's so good at reading the movement of his teammates. A very heady passer for a big man.
Outside Anunoby. Into the lane.
Yes, sir.
Oh!
That's what you tune in for right there. Wow.
And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough game.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Up top, Anunoby. Dort defending. Anunoby on the take. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Now here's Holmgren. He's got 11. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander punches it home.
Some heads-up ball there from Dort.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Dort with a double team. Pirtle, the pass to Anunoby. Outside Porter. 5 to shoot. Fires for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Porter's got 13.
A dangerous shooter from deep. All Porter needs is a little daylight, and he's good to fire.
Dort finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Out to the right wing. Joe tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Outside Schroeder. Porter a screen. Some room here for Schroeder. Again, the Raptors good for 2 more. And here are the Thunder now. They trail by 14. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Anunoby against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Joe. Knocks it down from distance. He has 6.
Great job of just reading the defense by Holmgren. He just gets it.
Pass to Pirtle. Now here's Porter. Back to Pirtle. Siakam outside. He shoots a 3. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 11-point game. Count it.
You have a guard like Gilgeous-Alexander that fights inside. It can add some spunk to your team.
And here are the Raptors now. The Thunder making their last shot. And Siakam gets it to go.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
He's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Big time, 2-hand slam.
And right on top of the defender, too. That's got to feel good. Here's Siakam following the bucket by the Thunder. That one goes in. Siakam's gotten 4 this quarter.
Oh, an aggressive move there by Siakam, using the length to finish inside.
To the paint. Oh, deflected. Stolen by Schroeder. Here comes Toronto on the push. Outside Porter. Over Dort. Oh, what an incredible end to the corner. Wow.
Incredible indeed. Waits until the very...
And so it's the Toronto Raptors in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
Substitution on the floor.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Luguentz Dort out there with Chet Holmgren, and it's Joe in at the 2. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. Boucher outside. It's McDaniels on the wing. Boucher a screen on Williams. The teardrop. McDaniels, that's good. And the Raptors lead by 15.
Showing off with the floater game. Not a shot you can swat.
And down it goes. 2 points.
And Giddey, just that sixth sense to find the open man.
Toronto has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. They set the screen. Porter from outside. The Thunder pull it in.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Lets the 3 fly. And it's Boucher with the rebound. And it's the Raptors with the ball. McDaniels finds Trent. Let's go with a 3. Knocks down the long J. Trent's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let him get that good of a look.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Pass to Wallace for 3. Toronto grabs the miss. Boucher's got 6 rebounds now in the game. It's McDaniels on the wing. From deep three-point land. That one doesn't drop.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
Count it.
Not afraid to try his luck down there. Giddey on the interior.
And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th here. And here's Porter. McDaniels a screen. Takes a 3. And no good. The Thunder have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Giddey with it, and it's Young picking him up. Here's Williams. And it's Boucher with the rebound. Boucher's got 7 rebounds in the game. Trent, the pass to Young. Screen by Young. McDaniels from long range. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. On the break. Right side, Williams. It's good. Williams has got his first 2 points.
Got it in deep, and that's how you do it.
Just about 3 minutes through the 4th and final quarter here. No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
Pass to McDaniels. Clock at 6. The shot's good. McDaniels got 4 points in the quarter. 1:46 left in the 4th. Here's Wallace. Fires the 3. Outside Giddey. Guarded by Trent. With the drive. And play stops as it looks like an over-the-back call here.
Just a little too eager for that rebound. As a result, gets called for the over-the-back.
Yeah, just might have to take it down a notch there. Don't like the result of the foul. I like the tenacity, just not the foul.
A line change here for Toronto. Outside Anunoby. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Raptors.
Man, they were in a groove from long range tonight.
Yeah, they were able to find space, and they were ready to let it fly the moment they saw an opening.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for OG Anunoby.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
The kick out to Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Pass to Dort. Over Barnes. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Yeah, it looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
And stolen by Holmgren. Pass to Williams. Shoots over Anunoby. No good there. So no problem for Toronto as they get them. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up.
And great. Taking a look at this one here tonight, the clash at the guard positions really stands out.
No question about it. Both teams rely heavily on their backcourts to get it done, and I'm interested to see which backcourt brings it tonight.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. In at small and power forward, it's Hunter and Bay. In the backcourt, it's the stars Young and Murray. And it's Capella in at the 5. And it's Williams with the ball for Oklahoma City. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and Capella sends it back.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing.
Here's Joe. Sinks the three-pointer. Here's Young. Pass to Bay. Launches it. The basket good. Off the assist from Young.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
It's good.
Such a smoothness and ease to the way Shai Gilgeous-Alexander plays. What a pretty drive. Makes it look easy.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Well, that's SGA in a nutshell right there. Quickness, length, guile, finishing on the interior.
Murray with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Bay passes to Young. From outside the arc, score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Murray. And stolen by Hunter. And it's Murray penetrating. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Here we are, Greg, watching Atlanta. This team has a lot of firepower.
And some great scores, Kevin. They don't just launch threes. They like to work for good shots inside the arc as well.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Saddiq Bey.
What's been amazing to watch is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander going from good player to now putting his name at the very top of the list in terms of great guards in the league. This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them. This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Now here's Williams. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 points.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Williams against Bay. What a terrific move that was. He's got 5.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Bay. He has 5. It's not going to go for him. Here's Joe. Pass to Holmgren. Young with the steal. And oh, here we go. Young's got it. The fast break chance. Murray, good.
And that's the shot he's developed and worked really hard at. Murray's hands lightning fast.
Williams kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Lets it go with a 3. And the Thunder another 3.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
1:16 left in the first quarter. Here's Murray. Pass to Bay. And he drives in.
And offensively right now, each team getting what it wants.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
Over to the left wing. Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's covered by Murray. Dort wide open. Offline with his three. Atlanta's gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. Capella kicks to Murray. And it's Young at the elbow. Just 5 to shoot. Going inside. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
When you watch Young, there's that courage to his game.
Here's Joe. Gilgeous-Alexander, a screen on Young. Joe can't get it to go. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Back to Holmgren. Oh, he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the...
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for Oklahoma City. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Thunder, guys.
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
I love the determination. They want to go after every rebound out there and overwhelming to the opposition right now.
On the court for Atlanta, we've got Matthews. Johnson is out there with Griffin. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Okongwu in its center. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Trae Young has been talking smack from a young age. He said if I was doing something nice, I wanted to let them know about it. Once he got to the NBA, Trae says, I was more of a fan of the guys I was going against. Once I got out of that mindset and started being competitive, talking a little trash, that's when everything clicked. Kevin?
David, not shy at all. Thank you. Okongwu, second shot opportunity. Williams against Johnson. Shooting foul. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
Shooting for Atlanta, Jalen Johnson. 2 shots.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really...
The previous play is under review.
Some technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people...
After review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Clock at 4. Here's Bogdanovich. And that one hits back iron. The Thunder leading by 5. And Wallace slams it in.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
With greater penalties attached to those take fouls, Doris, how do you think that rule change has panned out?
Well, you saw the players adjust quite quickly to this rule change, frankly. It's opened up the floor, created a better product aesthetically. We want fast pace, show off all that athleticism, a perfect implementation of a rules change.
And you know what? They've been on a nice run here, had the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
This is a dominant stretch. I am so impressed with how they played together as a unit over this last stretch.
with the drive. Here's Wallace. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Here's Giddey. And he uses the glass on the layup. Giddey's got the lead up to 10 now for Oklahoma City.
I tell you, if you give Josh Giddey a lane to the cup, look out. He knows how to finish.
Bogdanovich, that's for 2. Cans the shot with nobody near him. Bogdanovich has got his first 2 points. Here's Giddey. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Thunder lead by 10.
That's outstanding footwork by Josh Giddey. Finishing the painted area. I can do that too.
And Griffin, here we go. And he gets it to go.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Giddey against Griffin. The kick out to Williams. 1:31 left to play in the first half. Outside Williams. Shoots over Griffin. Williams can't get it to go.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Matthews, a screen on Wallace. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Here's Giddey. That shot off the mark. Nice D from Griffin. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, easy call.
The Hawks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And just last season, they were at about 82% from the free throw line. So those numbers are always going to be positive.
Oklahoma City leading by 4. Here's Micic. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Atlanta Hawks. Johnson sets the screen for Matthews. That one's in, his first shot this game.
I'll tell you, you better stay locked and attached to Wesley Matthews' hip, because if you give him room off the pick and roll, he will bury you.
Here's Micic. He has yet to score. Outside Williams. Up in time. And no good on the last second attempt this time. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the 3rd quarter gets underway. And as we get into this 3rd quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
Lou Dort out there with Chang. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Holmgren. And it's Joe in at the 2-guard spot. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
First team's out.
Bay with the screen for Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Incredible athleticism from Murray. A combo guard with some serious elevation.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
Now, here is Young. He has 5. For the lead, Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in. Holmgren in the corner. Over Young. Jang, the tip in on the offensive rebound.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebound. And unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
And Young kicks to Bay. Lets it fly. The kick out to Young. It's the three-point bomb. Young's got 8 points.
And that's just too easy for Young. The D has to guard him a lot better than that beyond the arc.
And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness. The D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
The Hawks have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
And something you like about Young is how he forces an opponent's hand. He makes you adapt and not the other way around.
Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
It's stolen by Capella. Murray with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Murray, the pass to Bay. And there's the pass to Young. 6 on the shot clock. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. Thunder trailing by 4. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander.
There's so many ways Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can create for this offense. He's becoming one of the top scorers in the game.
Young looking it over. Pass to Bay. Capella inside. Defended by Holmgren. And that one drops for him. Capella's got his first points of the game.
And it could have been a foul call on the shot as well. Capella maintains the focus, though, and finishes.
Well, he's been shooting it so well because he's been so active, moving and working to get high percentage shots.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the OKC Thunder is still building, but is it fast enough for their all-star guard, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander? SGA says, I think we're going to be a really good team a lot sooner than people think. So it's pretty easy for me to be patient. I see the growth every day, and I'm super excited about it. Kevin?
And we see it too. Hey, David, thank you. Young drives in. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
A bad man on the offensive end. Young can really be a menace with his shooting.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
So smooth, so pretty off the dribble drive. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander doing work.
Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention? Oh.
Drills the three-pointer.
Oh, great look there. Young off a pass will normally knock those down.
In the corner, it's Chang. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Chang's got the game tied up here for Oklahoma City. Young against Gilgeous-Alexander. And Young kicks to Bay. Murray, a screen on Chang. Bay, no good. Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. And for 2K Sports. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. We've got Griffin, Bogdanovich out there with Matthews. Then it's Johnson, and it's Okongwu in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Hawks.
They've made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
What about the defensive intensity they've had in this one? Jumping passing lanes, poking the ball away, just doing a great job creating chaos.
Matthews sets a screen for Bogdanovich. And he banks in the layup. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 4 now for the Hawks.
Showing off his inside game, Bogdan is an all-around scorer.
Williams inside the line. Misses off the left iron. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Atlanta Hawks. And that one's good. Griffin.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. And now it's a 10-point Hawks lead.
Oh, he is so good from deep. Bogdan is even better shooting out of the corner.
Over in the corner, Williams. Outside, Williams. Back to Williams. Bogdanovich against Wallace. Here's Williams. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
Johnson, the pass to Bogdanovich. Johnson sets the screen for Bogdanovich. There's the triple. Traps in the tray. Bogdanovich has got 10 points in the quarter.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
And how about the payback there, guys? You do you, I do me.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire, a little bit of pride at stake.
And I want to see more of this. Bogdan getting assertive and just forcing his will on the D.
And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Bay comes in for Johnson. Hunter's checked in for Griffin. And Trey Young subbed in for Matthews. Holmgren gets the bucket.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
Atlanta leading by 9. And Young, here we go. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Now here's Holmgren from the arc. Rebound, Atlanta. Now Bay. Young with the ball. Williams picks him up. Here's Bogdanovich. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Williams. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Saddiq Bey. And the first one at the line is good.
At the line for your thunder.
And both free throws good for Williams. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Here's Capella. Young with no one around. Another three for Atlanta.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And that put a hush over the crowd.
Wow, I mean, took these fans out of the game in the blink of an eye.
For three, Holmgren. It's good from long range. Holmgren's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Thunder.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for Atlanta.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Trae Young.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Young finds Bogdanovich, drives to the hoop. Young, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 to shoot. Young, a good look in Atlanta again with the bucket.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
And Young, here we go.
And ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball offensively.
I got to believe that's something the coach...
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks.
And the Hawks with a confident look as they got to the arena earlier tonight. I'd say that's a squad ready for action. Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to Smitty. You want dunks, fast breaks, and high-flying basketball? Well, you're in luck tonight, my friend. These are two athletic teams here.
Yes, indeed. BA, I played on a team with great athletes in Portland. Those were fun squads to play on. Each trip down the court, you never knew what could happen.
Let's take a look at our starters for Atlanta. Hunter and Bay holding down the forward spots. DeJounte Murray is out there with Bogdan Bogdanovic. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Murray's shot is good.
Such a versatile player. Bogdanovic does a great job reading the floor and finding his teammates.
And an Obi for three. Rebounded by the Hawks.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Bogdanovic. Bay outside. Screen by Capella. Hurdle with the block.
Gotta love the shot blocking ability of Pirtle. Wonderful timing right there.
And Siakam, here we go. Great D that time from Murray.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
And it's Murray finishing it off.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Well, Smitty, during the 2022 offseason, the Hawks made a blockbuster trade for DeJounte Murray.
Atlanta sending a clear signal. They want to win now. And I love it, BA. The front office showing confidence in their players. And I'll tell you, Siakam is like a spider in terms of his balance, his reach. He can overwhelm you.
When you look at Pascal Siakam, Smitty, he's really stepped up and accepted more responsibility.
Yes, this demonstrates leadership, BA. Siakam is a go-to guy for this team, someone they trust to deliver in big moments.
Murray's shot is good.
The percentages from range aren't there yet for Murray, but his confidence never seems to waver.
Siakam outside. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Siakam's got 5.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Murray, a screen on Siakam. And Bay, here we go. They kick it out to Murray. The three-pointer off the mark.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
He's just too quick to the cup. No one near him to get postered.
Bay outside from downtown. The putback. It's good on the putback.
One of Murray's weapons showing up there. That crazy long wingspan.
Porter a screen. Siakam with it, and it's Hunter picking him up. Porter against Bay. Porter gets the bucket. Atlanta's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Bay outside. From deep. Siakam pulls down the board for Toronto. They've gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Siakam looking it over. Back to Porter. From behind the arc. Atlanta with a rebound. Right side Hunter. Outside Murray. Bogdanovic with a screen on Anunoby. Here's Murray. Shakes him. And he lays it in. 11 points in the game.
Finding a soft spot in the belly of that defense. Murray taking full advantage.
Siakam, the pass to Anunoby. Siakam, left side. Inside, Pirtle. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Siakam.
Using that added strength and aggression, Pirtle is able to power through contact for the finish at the rim.
Murray passes to Bay. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it 1 for 4.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Outside Anunoby. Outside for Porter. Anunoby, a screen on Murray. Here's Porter. And another basket for Toronto.
Coming out of college, some scouts had questions about Porter's jumper. Those questions have been answered.
And DeJounte Murray is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And Siakam has got the ball here for the Raptors. With 1 on the clock. And he takes it up and lays it in. Siakam's got 7.
How about those handles? Siakam finding ways to get the better of the defense.
Both teams have it going here. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And from what we've seen from the Raptors, what's your take so far?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
Trent Jr. and Barnes fill out the wings. Thaddeus Young out there with Chris Boucher. And it's Schroeder in at the point. That's the group for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. The Raptors with a lead. Well, one thing we know about Trae Young, he is fearless when it comes to big shots, Smitty.
B.A. Trae Young loves to play spoiler. He embraces being the villain for the opposing fans.
And so it's Atlanta with it. And here's Griffin outside. He drops it from range.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Outside Schroeder. And again, Toronto no good.
Look, I know he wanted to answer with a 3 of his own, but you gotta play smarter. Play your game, not theirs.
Drains the triple.
They're often shooting from way beyond the arc. Young easily pops in the short-range 3.
Here's Schroeder. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. One thing the Raptors did very well in 2023, Smitty, was pester ball handlers.
They led the league in steals in the regular season. VA by a fairly significant margin. That really speaks to their defensive focus.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Oh, Young with the power move.
He has adapted a way to use his body to shield defenders that's bigger than him. Trae Young finishing through contact.
And it's Trent penetrating. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Here's Schroeder following the score by Atlanta. Boucher outside. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Chris Boucher's coaches and teammates love seeing this. They know how efficient he can be inside.
Here's a Kongwu. The kick out to Young. Griffin, a screen on Barnes. There's Young with the 3. He can't hit that time. Toronto trailing. Barnes goes in. Pass to Young. Trent on the wing. Outside Schroeder. 6 to shoot. Outside Barnes. He takes it in. Rebound Atlanta. A minute 58 left to play in the second quarter. Matthews' shot is good. And the NBA doing what they could to get rid of the take foul recently. Grant, it seems like a success.
Absolutely. It's been a huge success. Fast breaks feel fast again. And penalizing take fouls has made the game much, much better.
Here's Matthews. 5-point lead, biggest of the game. Outside Young. Here goes Trey. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Able to see the entire floor. Young gets a lane, and he takes it.
And that's good as he hits both shots. Well, the Raptors have earned quite the reputation for their player development, Smitty.
You're totally right, B.A. They don't need to pick in the lottery. They've gotten great value out of their draft picks, and a lot of those have become stars.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Hawks made the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, but now they're looking to return to contention. Trae Young said, quote, "We'll be all right. It's really just about us, taking care of what we can control and making sure we're ready every night. But if we get into a rhythm, it'll take care of itself." Brian?
Yeah, great point. All right, Allie, thank you. And here are the Raptors now, following the score by Atlanta. The kick out to Young. Fires from deep. The shot misses.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And so it's Schroeder with it. He brings it up for the Raptors. 7-point differential. Barnes, no good.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. The kick out to Young. Griffin outside. Outside Young from outside the arc. Oh, that's what he does. Trae Young knocking down a three.
Trae is just going off. So aggressive on the offensive end.
Barnes the screen. Here's Trent. Pass to Young. Outside Schroeder. Off target with the open look.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
And so it's Atlanta ending the... Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder. Bay and Capella, they're inside. The perimeter pair is Bogdanovich and Hunter, and it's Murray in at the point guard position. Now here's Capella. No made baskets yet. Bogdanovich from long range. Sinks it from distance. And the Hawks lead by 11.
So quick. Get Bogey the ball. He'll knock him down.
Well, Bogdan Bogdanovich played his first 5 years in a different pro league. But he was ready when he arrived, Smitty.
B.A. hit the ground running. Such a good shooter. He's getting double digits every night he's on the floor.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Now here's Murray. He's got 13. Bay with a screen. Bogdanovich passes to Bay. Three-pointer. Sinks the tray. Bay's got 5.
The short corner 3 works for Bay. He's pretty confident he can hit it from there.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bogdan Bogdanovich. That's foul number 2 for him. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Pass to Siakam. Oh, trying his luck from deep. Capella with a rebound. Atlanta's gotten 7 of 12 three-point attempts to fall. Outside Bogdanovich. Pulls up. And the Hawks tack on 2 more.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
And Anunoby gets it to go.
Improving as a passer, Siakam showing a willingness to get it to open teammates.
Murray looking around, shoots over Anunoby. Murray, no good.
It can be tough to find space in the mid-range area. Probably should have passed that one up.
An open look for Porter, and they cash it in right away with a quick shot. 6 points for him.
Yes, we've seen it before. Porter likes to dribble into that jumper.
Here's Murray. Bay outside. Back to Murray. Lets it go from deep. McDaniels with the rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And there's the call on Sadiq Bey. That's his first foul. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. And Siakam, here we go. Outside Anunoby. Outside for Porter. Goes up on the wing.
You watch some of the best defenders in the league. They're flexible athletes, and Murray has that.
Bey from long range. Atlanta again missing. Toronto has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Bogdanovich against Anunoby. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
Murray finds Bey. They kick it out to Murray. Drops in the 3. Murray's got 16 points now.
This kid's a gamer. Murray loves the competition. Right there, a little get back.
Porter a screen. On target from range.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Outside Murray. And he drives in. Outside Bogdanovich. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Toronto has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Here's Anunoby. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
And it has them in a great spot to take the lead. They love to get a few stops now at the other end.
And there's really no such thing as a safe lead. I mean, this is still anyone's game.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Outside for Porter. It's stolen by Hunter. And now the Hawks on the break. For the finish. Oh, now that's how you finish a break. Throw it down with force.
Good awareness from Hunter. Puts himself in a position to finish that play.
Siakam left side. Here's Porter. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
Makes his selection just...
And so it's Atlanta closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Siakam is the 4 with Pirtle in the middle. McDaniels out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Porter in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Porter with a screen on Johnson. And here's Siakam for 3. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
At the arc, Siakam can be so dangerous. When he gets an opening, he drills it.
He launched that one from way outside. Young's got 23 points.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
A line change here for Toronto. The kick out to Griffin. This one for three. That shot, no good. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Raptors. They trail by 9, and there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up, and there's the foul against Atlanta.
The confidence of Scotty Barnes' game is pretty inspiring. Even against savvy veteran opponents, he believes in his own abilities, and he gets it done.
Well, there was a lot of hype around Scotty Barnes when he came out. Smitty, does Rookie of the Year quiet those nerves, you think?
I think so, B.A. Not only did Barnes know he belonged, he proved it, and he's only getting better.
Here's Matthews. The kick out to Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Matthews. Now here's Young. Launches it from deep. Atlanta again missing. Trent on the wing. Defended by Griffin. Trent outside. Boucher left side. Boucher a screen on Griffin. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Speed and power on display from Barnes on that dunk.
Outside Young. Crafty move. And it's good on the layup. Young's got 10 points in the quarter.
Very smooth finish with the finger roll.
And here's Schroeder outside. Okongwu with the rebound.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Good on the shot.
What touch on the floater. Young has this shot down to a science.
Outside Young. Pass to Schroeder. Kicks it out to Barnes. Here's the 3. That one falls. Coming off Schroeder's feed.
And Schroeder entrusted to run this offense, making the right call.
Young, the pass to Griffin. Young against Barnes. Griffin, a screen on Barnes. Here's Young. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Boucher outside. A line change here for Toronto. Atlanta making some changes here. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Pass to Pirtle. Siakam with it. Shot clock at 6. And stolen by Bay. On the wing, Murray. Anunoby covering. Murray, no good. The Raptors have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. They double him with Bay. Anunoby passes to Siakam. And here's Porter outside. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
Porter has the experience to step up when it counts.
Outside Murray. Bay with a screen on Anunoby. Murray. And they double up Murray. Bay finds Capella. The 3 is up. And Bay is good for 3.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
Porter, the pass to Siakam. Porter with a screen on Bay. Outside for Porter. Pass to Pirtle. 5 on the clock. Porter's shot is off. And Atlanta has possession. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Outside Murray. Bogdanovich with a screen on Siakam. Outside Bogdanovich. And the Hawks with another 3.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
So we see the Hawks taking the W here. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
If you like high-flying affairs, Brett, this is the matchup for you. Loads of athleticism on display with both of these teams.
Oh, I'm loving the fast pace and the scoring and the highlight reels we're going to get tonight, Kevin. Excited when these two teams with this kind of ability face off.
Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Williams is out there with Lou Dort. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Chet Holmgren. And it's Joe in at the shooting guard.
The awareness, something people don't always talk enough about with Porter. That's a great find there.
Holmgren with a screen on Anunoby. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. Toronto with the ball. To the wing on the left. Anunoby with the screen for Siakam. Connects from three-point range.
Yeah, you got to get out on that. Siakam is demonstrating that ability to hurt you from beyond.
You know what you love seeing from Pascal Siakam is his confidence continuing to grow.
And Kevin, especially when it comes to scoring. Pascal understands how valuable he is to his team and how much they lean on him to step up on that end.
Here's Siakam, following the basket by Lou Dort. On the wing, Anunoby, defended by Dort. Porter a screen on Williams, just 5 on the clock. Kicks it out to Siakam. Rebounded by Joe.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. There's the drive. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
So much speed from Shai. Used it there to get by the defense.
And it's Schroeder missing.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
The Raptors have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Porter passes to Pirtle. And here's Porter. Schroeder kicks to Porter. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Holmgren gets the bucket.
And playing up tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
Now here's Schroeder. Siakam for 3. Rebounded by Joe. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And to the surprise of many, the Oklahoma City Thunder, Brett, made the 2023 play-in tournament.
Yeah, obviously they didn't have their top draft choice playing because of injury. And a lot of teams out there and the general public felt this team's really going to struggle this year. But they made the play-in tournament and showed a lot of improvement. So the future bright in OKC.
And here is Anunoby. After the three-pointer from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And Anunoby slams it in.
And the penetrating ability of Anunoby, confident when it comes to attacking the defense.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Holmgren. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Siakam. Siakam sets a screen for Porter. Back to Siakam. Outside Porter. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. The drive by Siakam. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And this is how under control Siakam is. Makes sure to get off a good look on that possession.
Now here's Holmgren from the arc. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Pirtle, and the rejection by Holmgren.
Already set the Summer League record for blocks in his first game. Holmgren, one of the best young shot blockers in the league.
Now, here's Anunoby. Dishes to Porter. Anunoby with the screen for Porter. Puts it up. And Holmgren pulls it down.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Good on the bucket.
And great job from Holmgren. I like when he shows confidence attacking inside.
Now, here's Anunoby. And a wide open look for Siakam. And he's good on the 3-ball. Siakam's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Raptors. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Thunder lead by... And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Well, they haven't wasted any.
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed. And
the ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on. Brent, you just don't see many point guards taller than 6'8", but Josh Giddey is one of them.
And Josh does a great job, Greg, of using that size to his advantage. He gets into positions on the floor where he can see over the level of the defense and make some spectacular passes.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Barnes with it, and it's Wallace picking him up. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Barnes.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Here's Williams. Lays it up and banks it in. Williams has got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Here's Barnes. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Passes to Giddey. He dishes it to Williams. Back to Giddey. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
Impressive decision there as Giddey just shot that one. No hesitation.
Here's Trent. Top the key, Barnes. And stolen by Giddey. Driving the lane. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Good defensive work there by Young.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
It's good. Barnes has got 8 points. And Brent, as someone who's been around the game your entire life, what advice do you give young, aspiring players?
Well, I think the biggest thing for me, Kevin, is to find the correct mentorship to where it is that you want to go. If you can find a player that's proven himself, that's about the right things, and you can get access to them, and trust me, they're more than willing to share their knowledge, go find a great mentor.
And Toronto turns it over again. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Micic. And it's off from three-point range. Raptors trail by 4. And Young kicks to Trent. And again, Toronto with the triple.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
It's Giddey with the drive. Back to Wallace. Puts up a 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Wallace has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitors.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from McDaniel. Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. Micic, the pass to Wallace. To the middle. Here's Micic, defended by Trent. Off target at the rim. And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. The 2022 Rookie of the Year, Scotty Barnes. But you know what, Greg? Still working to take that next step. What do you think is his key?
Kevin, that's an easy one. It's going to be perimeter shooting. You know, we get spoiled with all the other things he can do. And he's had a tremendous start to his NBA career. But I think to become that superstar, the jump shot has to become a weapon.
Barnes looking around. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. But it's no good. Giddey the pass to Williams. And that comes off the assist by Giddey. And now a 7-point Oklahoma City lead. Barnes against Giddey. Barnes can't get it to go.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Here's Micic. It's good. Micic has got the lead up to 9 now for Oklahoma City.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
And the basket is good.
It's funny how much the defense has to focus more on not leaving their man when Giddey has the ball.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. From beyond the arc, they've been absolutely tremendous. Back right after this. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. Chet Holmgren with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is going that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Here's who Mark Daigneault is going to put out there to start the second half. They've got Holmgren. Williams is out there with Lou Dort. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Joe in at the shooting guard position.
A high-level athlete with underrated burst. Siakam continues to impress with his ability to finish.
Williams, a screen on Anunoby. The kick out to Williams. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away. That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
And one outstanding things the Raptors do, Greg, they really protect the ball.
Yeah, even when they're not playing their best, they don't give away games with mistakes. They force you to find other ways to beat them. And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
Gilgeous-Alexander, a screen on Schroeder. Joe passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Ripped away. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Three-pointer, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
Well, not known as an outside shooter, he's definitely working on his three-point accuracy.
Pass to Holmgren. Over in the corner, George. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Takes it off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points in the quarter.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Porter, and finished off by Porter.
And you got to keep Porter away from the basket. He's terrific at using that leaping ability to throw that down.
And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First game foul.
Here's Joe. Still without a basket. Shot clock at 6. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Porter, no luck. The Thunder leading by 6. Williams finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Lays it up off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11.
You have a guard like Gilgeous-Alexander that fights inside. It can add some spunk to your team.
Pass to Anunoby. Wide open. And another basket for Toronto.
And you know what? One of the few bright spots in this game for them today. He's kept his edge even though they've been trailing.
And it's Jordan off the drive. Porter with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. On up the court. Here's Siakam. And he could not get them. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
At the line for your
and this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the
Previous play is under review.
make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the...
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
Can do. Sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
First one falls for him. And we're taking a glance here at the Oklahoma City Thunder, Brent. They are all in on the future.
Absolutely. You open up the cupboards there to see what they have, and they are not bare. Massive amounts of first-round draft choices for this front office. And that goes along with some of the young talent they've already identified. This team could get very good very fast with all of that.
Siakam, right side. Now, Anunoby. He has 7. It's good, and the Thunder lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Siakam.
Well, the numbers speak for themselves. Siakam showing great versatility on the offensive end.
Here's Williams. Off with the layup. Toronto with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Now here is Pirtle. He's covered closely. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Pirtle's got his second bucket.
There's no stopping Pirtle when he has the ball in that spot, just abusing the defense down in the paint.
Knocks it loose, and it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. Toronto's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And here is Anunoby. There's the pass to Siakam. Back to Anunoby for the lead. And Holmgren pulls it down. And they're pushing it up. Dort misses.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And Barnes has got the ball here for Toronto. They've got Gary Trent. Young is out there with Chris Boucher. Then it's Barnes, and it's McDaniels in at the 2. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Well, they didn't really have a choice at the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team, just fighting tonight.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
And Barnes gets double teamed. Back to McDaniel. Lock at 6. No one near Boucher as he lets it go. That 3 off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Giddey finds Williams. In the corner, Wallace with it. Williams has a screen for Wallace. Back to Williams. Wallace outside. Driving inside. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. And the Thunder lead by 5.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. It's going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Barnes can't get it to go. The Thunder shooting nearly 70% from the floor. They are putting on a clinic offensively. From past the arc. The shot by Williams, no good. The Raptors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Passes it to Boucher. And Barnes gets double teamed. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, GA. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Back to McDaniel. The Raptors need to get a shot. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation.
Oklahoma City ball.
The Thunder leading by 5. 4th quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. And the 3 ball is good.
I'm not sure who is supposed to be guarding him. Ridiculous laps there defensively.
Here's Young driving to the basket. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. Barnes against Giddey. Out left of the wing. On the wing, Williams. To the left side wing. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. The dish to McDaniels. Back to Barnes. Here's Young. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes.
Backed by great length, I'd call Young a reliable interior scoring option.
Wallace right side. .116 left to play in the final quarter. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. They're in front by 7. 1:14 left in the 4th quarter. Some changes here for the Raptors. Siakam is checked in for Young. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for Chris Boucher. And OG Anunoby subbed in for Trent. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Mark Daigneault talking to his team during the break. Told them pedal to the metal. Adding, we're ahead out here, but it's not over yet. Don't start celebrating in your head when there's work to be done on the floor. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. The shot, no good.
Well, some smarts there on that play, changing his shot in the air so he could avoid the defense. Can't fault him for the creativity.
Barnes against Gilgeous-Alexander. Driving in.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Can't waste any time here.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive.
For three, Siakam. Rebound by Williams. And it's Williams with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Fires from deep. Hits it from three-point range.
And we're all too familiar with these kind of outbursts from SGA.
So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg.
So often we hear great offense beats great defense. But how does that tend to play out when both teams are this prolific?
Yeah, to me, BA, the best teams usually can put together a couple of stops in a row, generate some momentum, and go on a run of their own. And let's see what happens. These are two really good offensive teams, but which team can string together stops?
And the Oklahoma City starting five. We've got Lugan Stort, Chet Holmgren out there with Kenrich Williams. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Joe in at the two-guard spot.
Well, Murray won't let a shot pass him by, so he just goes after the corner three.
Down low. Here's Holmgren, and the big finish by Holmgren.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. Now here's Young, outside Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
And there goes Murray, a serious leaper.
Despite missing the playoffs in 2023, the future still looks bright for OKC, Doris.
BA, I don't know how you could not be impressed with what they did. They're accomplished in the regular season well beyond what the expectation was. So many people dismissed them at the start. What a bright, young core they have. Well,
Gilgeous-Alexander against Murray, and slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
well, just get right up and over the top of the defense. Gilgeous-Alexander, no doubt.
Bay with a screen. Murray for three. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound. The Thunder have gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. Dort, the pass to Williams. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. The wide open shot is on the money. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points in the game.
Well, he's certainly got all the tools. SGA proving to be increasingly a threat from deep.
What's something that stuck out to you about Luke Dort's game, Doris?
I guess the first thing that pops for me, BA, is how hard he plays the game, how willing he is nightly on the defensive end of the floor to take on the opponent's best scorer, to not get down in the dumps when he's scored upon, and to bring the same effort no matter who he's playing and no matter what he's up against.
Free throws good. Young.
And Trae Young's attitude on the floor is so striking. He's got this unbreakable edge to him. He's super competitive and is ready to scrap with you.
Now here's Murray. He's got 5. Bay outside. Back to Murray. Buries it down low. 7 points in the game.
And not letting the contact affect him at all. Give Murray credit for keeping his focus.
Joe, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, another miss by Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Capella. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Pass to Young. Murray, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Puts up a 3. And there's Murray. That one's good. And the assist from Young.
Yeah, defensively, if you come off someone, Young will find him.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander, a screen on Bay. Williams uses the glass on the layup.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
The Hawks have got 6 of 8 shots to go. Outside for Bay. The 3 ball. The Thunder pull it in. Here's Williams. Good D by Murray.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
And it's Murray finishing it off.
And check out Murray making trouble for the defense. They just couldn't keep up.
Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. There's the 3. And Bay pulls it down. Here's Atlanta with the ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. Young looking over the floor. He buries it from 3. Young's got 6.
Yeah, Trae Young can change the course of a game with his outside shooting.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. 1 second left. Capella with a block. And so it's DeJounte Murray making things happen for Atlanta. He made a big impact. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Well, we've seen them take advantage of the lanes given to them so far. The defense isn't plugging it up, and it's being exploited.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. They've got Josh Giddey, and it's Williams in at the 4-man spot. Shot clock at 5 from the baseline. Wallace misses.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just 1 pass more?
There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Pure from 3-point range. Bogdanovich has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Pass to Williams. Shoots over Johnson. Williams finds Williams. Outside Giddey. And here is Williams. Over Okongwu. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Atlanta's got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Outside Bogdanovich. It's stolen. Williams on the wing. There's the triple. Sends it home from 3-point land.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Griffin outside. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. So much of modern offenses include hunting for mismatches. Doris, if you aren't a great defender, you're targeted.
And the word you used is appropriate, great defender, because teams know how to find the weakest link and attack that. They isolate that poor defender by using pick-and-roll action. And here's the key, B.A. You can be a really solid defender, but if you are the worst of the 5 on the defensive team, teams are going to seek you out.
You like seeing Bogdanovich get it done inside, an opportunistic score around the rim.
Here's Wallace, defended by Bogdanovich. Over to the left wing. Wallace, the pass to Giddey. 4 on the clock, and he banks in the layup. Giddey's got his first basket.
Well, you expect him to want to pass it, so Josh Giddey understanding I've got to be a threat to score.
Here's Griffin. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, the modern NBA game is very perimeter-oriented, and big man Ivica Zubac was talking about it. He said, quote, they want to push it. There's a lot of space for guys to work. The talent in the league is incredible right now, and the NBA wants this to be an offensive game, so it is what it is. Brian, the old-school big man, must adapt or else.
The game has changed so much. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you. Well, there's the shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. They get it back. The kick out to Griffin. And stolen by Williams. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bogdanovich. That's his first foul of the game.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
1:50 left to play in the second quarter. From deep, Giddey. The rebound by Bogdanovich. Atlanta has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's Matthews. No points so far. Pass to Bogdanovich. 6 on the shot clock. And And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
Williams passes to Wallace. Outside Giddey. They set the pick. Driving inside. Count that one.
Tremendous burst from Josh Giddey on the drive. Just turns up the intensity.
Pass to Okongwu. He tries for three. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. The Thunder have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Williams on the wing. No good from outside. The Hawks leading. Okongwu inside. Outside Bogdanovic. Johnson a screen on Williams. Outside Bogdanovic. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And Williams punches it home.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. And here's Griffin outside. Williams grabs the board. From deep, Giddey. Okongwu with the rebound. Outside Bogdanovic. And here's Griffin outside. Oh, did he get it off in time? He did! How about that?
Are you serious?
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. You know, DeJounte Murray has been exceptional here, guys.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Hunter and Bay holding down the forward spots. The talented duo of Young and Murray of the backcourt. And it's Capella in at the 5, down low. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Quinn Snyder. Young with a screen on Williams. Bay from long range. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Doris, how about the production we've been seeing from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander?
BA, he has taken that step from star to superstar, simply stated. I think he's got the potential to make multiple All-NBA teams, the ability offensively to attack at 3 levels, and to be equally good on the defensive end of the floor. This guy is something special.
Murray just owning things on the offensive end, getting to his shots and making them.
The 3, another 3 for Atlanta.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
Capella, the pass to Murray. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Again, Atlanta.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give them a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his group.
Young from long range. Ooh, that's what he does. Trae Young knocking down a 3.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And he knocks down the first one.
Isaiah Joe, 2 shots.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. And here's Capella. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Murray for 3. Second chance shot. That's tipped. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. The Thunder with another miss. Atlanta's gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. Pass to Murray. Tries the spin move. The kick to Hunter. Holmgren against Capella. Now here's Murray. He shoots. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, he draws so much attention from the defense. Murray recognizing the aggressive defender and going right after him.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay. Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot, but right now this guy is cooking.
They kick it out to Murray. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pass to Joe. It's Dort on the wing. To the inside. And stolen by Murray. Young from long range. Young does it himself. All alone at the rim.
And the defense really has no chance when Young gets in space. He's just too skilled.
The open shot by Gilgeous-Alexander. Again, Oklahoma City. 1:14 left in the third quarter. Pass to Murray. Puts up a deep three. The Thunder pull it in. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. Dort for three. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
What an effort by Lou Dort in transition. Gets up the floor, makes himself the best option.
Outside Young. Murray from outside. Joe grabs the miss. The Thunder have gone 6 of 7 and appearing confident in this half. The shot by Dort, no good. The Hawks have gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Outside Murray. Jacks up a three. The kick out to Young. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Shot clock at 6. Here's Capella. Bay outside. Three-pointer. The shot off that time. Pass to Williams. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Williams has got 5 points now this quarter. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hunter.
And it's really tough to catch a pass from that distance. He's asking a lot of his teammates to reel that one in.
Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Hawks ahead. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. And Oklahoma City looking at who they've got to start the fourth. They've got Josh Giddey, and it's Williams in at the power forward position. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bogdanovich, that's good.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Launches it. Gets the 3-ball to go. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Atlanta?
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
The Hawks shooting has been excellent so far, around 56%. Going inside, and then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
What an athlete Bogdanovich is, sprinting towards the rim with such aggression and assertiveness.
Williams with the screen. Pass to Wallace. To the wing, right side. Fires in the triple.
Well, great decision to kick it out. Trust that your teammate will knock down the shot.
Here's Matthews. There's the drive. And it's good. 2 points. And the Hawks lead by 13.
You have to respect the quickness of Matthews charging into the lane.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
The three. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
Well, you have got to be impressed with Josh Giddey's awareness of where his teammates are at all times.
Pass to Griffin. Bogdanovich against Williams. Outside Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Back to Giddey. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Giddey's got 4 points this quarter. Here's Matthews. Oh, the teardrop falls in.
That soft floater. That is nice by Wes Matthews. So effective dropping it over the defense.
And Giddey has got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's a 10-point game. Drives to the hoop. To the left side wing. Six to shoot. Williams finds Giddey. Back to Williams. And another shot. With the clock winding down. Out to the wing. And the three-pointer goes.
And another one from distance. He's hot, and they keep feeding him.
There's Bogdanovich with the three. Williams grabs the board.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
1:49 left in the game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bogdanovich. That'll be a second foul of the game. And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. Here's Joe. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. To the middle. And the basket by Joe.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That'll be a second foul of the game. A minute and a half left to play in the fourth. Pass to Hunter. Out of bounds. It'll be Thunder ball. Oklahoma City trailing. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with it. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams with the screen. Nifty move. Gilgeous-Alexander no good.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Here are the Thunder with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. To the inside, Holmgren. And he sinks it. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
And he played huge in games in college. So Holmgren, no stranger to the pressure late in this.
And no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use the coach's challenge. Make them take another look at the call.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal fouls.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Dagnall was just reviewing the plan with his team. He encourages guys to stick with it, saying, I don't care what the scoreboard says. If we can play hard, that's all that matters. We can be the stronger team. So that's what Coach is looking for.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. The kick to Hunter. Fires for 3. Counted from distance. And the Hawks lead by 7.
Looking to close things out. That might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
He picks the exact right moment to get himself a clear line to the basket.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Hunter for three. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young.
And Young isn't just a scorer. He also takes pleasure in creating opportunities for others.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good D by Bay. Young on the attack. And here's Hunter for three. And the Hawks with another three.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over.
And it's the Hawks to start out. Here are the 5 for the Raptors. Big men in the 4 for him. It's Siakam and Pirtle. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Anunoby, and it's Porter in at the 3 spot.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Steve, thinking back to the 2018 draft, Atlanta made a trade that day with major ramifications.
Kevin, yes, they did. At the core of it, it was Young for Doncic. It might have been easy to second guess at first, but Young has had an enormous impact on the Hawks.
Young way outside, and it's Toronto with the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Siakam misses.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Murray kicks to Bay. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And stolen by Hunter. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Passes it to Young. 17-foot shot on the way. And too long on the shot. Pirtle against Bay. Anunoby is screen on Young. And that one's good. Schroeder.
Shooting confidently from long range. Schroeder with a great balance on that shot.
Young with no one around. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
And a wide open look for Porter. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Big time answer. Porter unwilling to give an inch. Knocks down a 3 of his own.
Here's Young. In the corner, it's Hunter. Anunoby against Murray. Young from outside. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
Unlimited range and unlimited confidence. Trae Young has no conscience.
And with the move to positionless basketball, wing players with the size and strength of OG Anunoby tremendously in demand.
You need a guy who can hang with all the superstar wings defensively. And OG has a better shot than most.
Bay with it. Now guarded by Schroeder. Here's Young. It's stolen by Schroeder. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. And Siakam throws it down.
That's the activity they need from Schroeder on the defensive end. With his quickness, he can be disruptive.
Outside for Murray. In the corner, it's Hunter. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
That's Hunter's spot. Very comfortable from there.
And so Siakam will bring it up for Toronto. Pass to Anunoby. And Pirtle has it in the corner. Outside, Porter. Porter a screen on Murray. Anunoby has the open look. And again, Toronto with the triple.
OG Anunoby matching threes. Just a solid, steady player who continues to improve.
Yep, it counts. Young's got 8 points.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
The Hawks trail by 3. Murray right side. And they double up Murray. It's tipped.
Out of bounds.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Young from the arc. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Quality pass from Sadiq Bey, recognizing the overcommitment and making the D pay for it.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Porter finds Pirtle. Back to Porter. Anunoby with the screen for Porter. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Murray against Anunoby. And Murray, here we go. And it's Murray with the jam.
I like this from Murray. This is what the team needs from him. He's a catalyst.
Here's Anunoby. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Atlanta Hawks. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Atlanta?
Right now, it's their passing game, and it's been on point. Doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
And they've also been feeling it from beyond the arc. Good start for them so far.
We've got Johnson. Bogdanovich out there with Matthews. Then it's Okongwu. And it's Griffin in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. And Young kicks to McDaniels. Barnes the screen. A second chance effort and scoring with the play inside is McDaniels. When it comes to the essential components of a winning team, GA, how much importance do you place on veteran leadership?
Kevin, I think it's important. You want a few guys in the locker room who've seen it all. Players who can keep the ship steady if the team kind of goes awry or has a tough stretch. Oh, great timing
He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Here's Barnes, and there's the drive. Nice D from Griffin. The Hawks trailing. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, DeJounte Murray grew up in South Seattle. He said a lot of stuff goes on. It was rough. But NBA veteran and fellow Rainier Beach graduate Jamal Murray tried to help him. Murray says he always stayed positive with me and my family. He'd say, that kid has a chance. And every summer we play pickup. I knew I could be okay if I stayed working. Kevin?
And he did. D.A., thanks so much for the report. And Okongwu slams it in.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Barnes. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
He's such a strong player. Barnes refuses to let the foul stop him.
The Raptors shooting their first free throw of the game here.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Hey, Steve, when we look at Scotty Barnes, what excites you about his play?
I think for me, Kevin, it's just him improving. He can pretty much do everything well already. He's still got so much time to keep growing.
Oh, GA, the long arms and athleticism up and down this roster for the Raptors. It is something.
Yeah, they have a type that they're looking for. Blocks, steals, deflections, all coming in bunches. The activity will be there.
And the shot goes in. And the Raptors lead by 1.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
The 3. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Okongwu dishes to Bogdanovich. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Yes, sir. Bogey answers the call.
The kick out to Young. Off target with his 3. The Atlanta's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Back to Matthews. Griffin down low. Barnes on him. That shot by Griffin, no good. Trent with it, and Griffin picks him up defensively. Here's Barnes, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
Gary Trent Jr., his teammate, was so open, he could have passed it with his eyes closed.
Pass to Matthews, and stolen by Barnes. 1:07 left in the first half, and that's a foul called on A.J. Griffin. That is his first foul of the game. Young with no one around. No good on the quick 3.
Yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
And there's the foul. It's on Chris Boucher. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
There's 53 seconds left now here in the second. Here's Okongwu. 6 to shoot. Bogdanovich sets the pick for Matthews. He takes it in, and it's good. The time running down on the shot clock. Matthews has got the lead up to 2 now for Atlanta. On the wing, Barnes. Covered by Johnson. Back to Barnes. Dishes it to Young. Fires for 3. Rebound, Atlanta. Outside, Griffin. Back to Bogdanovich. 3-pointer. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
Oh, he is so good from deep. Bogdan is even better shooting out of the corner.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's Atlanta up. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Setting the floor for the Raptors. Big men in the floor for him. It's Siakam and Pirtle. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Anunoby, and it's Porter in at the small forward position.
And you know, Dennis Schroeder, from the moment he came into the league, showed tremendous confidence. He's never been the type to back down.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
Murray outside. Paxton coming off the assist from Young. Murray's got 5 now.
This kid's a gamer. Murray loves the competition. Right there, a little get back.
There's Porter at the 3, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
If we look at the Raptors, Smitty, it has not been easy replicating the success they had back in 2019.
Yeah, Toronto's had a bit of a roller coaster ride since then. They've had some good seasons, but the consistency hasn't been there for them.
Murray outside. Now the pass to Hunter from the arc. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Pirtle's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Good chance here for Porter. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
Although Porter's a good bet to make that shot. It's a play you can run for him time and time again.
Young pass to Bay. Shot to stop the run. Good on the 3-point shot.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
On the wing, Anunoby. He's got 9. Atlanta's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. And Young kicks to Bay. This one for 3. Young, no good.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Ball's knocked loose. Kicks it out to Siakam. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 3 assists in the game. Young taking his time here. Passes it to Bay. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Siakam left side. There's the dish to Schroeder. Anunoby is screen on Young. Schroeder passes to Anunoby. Shot clock at 5. From deep. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Pass to Murray. Nifty move. The shot. Count it, and the foul. That one goes on Anunoby.
The strength, focus, determination. Nobody's stopping Murray there.
For Atlanta, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And take a look back at last season, and what a season it was for them from the free throw line. 82% as a group.
And a wide open look for Siakam. Great look, but off the mark.
Woo, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
And one of the great rebounders in this league, Clint Capella, plays that role as well as anyone.
Greg, on a per-minute basis, few players are better. Sharp anticipation, works at it, and many of his points come from the offensive glass.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Barnes against Griffin. Barnes looking around. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
He has all the tools. Scotty getting things done.
And Matthews kicks to Bogdanovich. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Out to the wing. A wide open look here for Okongwu. Off target from outside. Raptors trail by 3. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. The kick out to Barnes. For the 3. Matthews with the rebound. Bogdanovich sets the pick for Matthews. 2 on the clock. He can't hit that time. And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Hawks. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Bogdanovich is out there with Matthews. Then it's Okongwu, then it's Griffin, and it's Johnson in at the 4-man position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Griffin inside, covered by Barnes. 5 on the clock. Okongwu with the screen for Bogdanovich. Offensive rebound. Great positioning on the putback. And the Hawks lead by 5.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
Well within striking range. Now is when you have to lock in at both ends.
Here's McDaniels, and finished off by McDaniels.
The youngster, Scotty Barnes, has great vision.
Matthews goes in. And Bogdanovich kicks to Matthews. To the left wing. Back to Bogdanovich. Matthews sets a screen for Bogdanovich. The kick out to Matthews. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Fires the 3. And Bogdanovich, the bucket on the assist by Matthews. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 6 now for Atlanta. Fred passes to Barnes. Here's Boucher. Takes it inside.
I love seeing Chris Boucher cut to the rim and finish with power in the process.
Here's Okongwu. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yes, and if you love offense, you're loving this matchup. It's been a highlight reel affair.
Pass to Barnes. Young sets a screen for Barnes. Buries the long-range jumper.
Scotty Barnes sticking the revenge 3 in style. I love how this guy competes.
In the corner, it's Griffin. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. 8 points for A.J. Griffin.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot. Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Johnson double team. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
You know, when you're raining threes, you can stack up points in a hurry, but it can go the other way as well. Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Off target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits. Trent with it. Okongwu covering. Out to the wing. Griffin with the steal. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Atlanta.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And also, guys, they push the ball and been able to score in transition, trying to take advantage of playing in the open floor as often as possible.
Fires the three. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Lets it go from deep. Shot by McDaniels, no good. The Hawks leading by 11. Here's Bogdanovich, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Even though he spends a lot of time on the perimeter, Bogdanovich goes 6'6", 220. He's a threat inside.
And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Bay comes in for Johnson. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for A.J. Griffin. And Trae Young subbed in for Matthews. And Toronto will go for a different look here. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Young. Pascal Siakam comes in for Chris Boucher. Porter's checked in for McDaniels. And Anunoby subbed in for Trent.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for Atlanta.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Bojan Bogdanovic.
Shouldering the load for them all night offensively. He came in focused, ready to go, and he delivered.
Cuts off the pass. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Trying to get something going.
That break coming off the turnover forced by OG. Great anticipation.
Porter in the corner. Shoots it up. Gets a very good look and converts.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
And they call an illegal screen here.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Clint Capella.
A foul can't hold Pascal Siakam's shot back. He commits to the play and gets it in the air.
And he makes both free throws. Murray scanning the floor. And so it's Atlanta with the W. Thank you, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.